Welcome back to PSN News. I'm Gianna Jarrell with your sports update. Penn State women's basketball found its second straight 100-point performance this Sunday after beating the Monmouth Hawks 100-55. This win has brought their record to 5-0 for the 2024-2025 season. The Lady Lions saw back-to-back wins, scoring over 100 points last season as well, but before that hadn't accomplished this feat since 2012. Against Monmouth, Penn State found 22 assists and 18 steals. Penn State redshirt sophomore Gracie Merkel also scored in doubles for the fifth straight game, making her the only Lady Lion this season to score more than 10 points in every game. Penn State hopes to find another win tomorrow night at 7:30 against Marshall. Number 4 Penn State will hit the road to play Minnesota at Huntington Bank Stadium this Saturday at 3:30. This is the 17th time the pair will meet in program history. Penn State holds the series record at 10-6. The Nittany Lions will be coming off of last weekend's dominant 49-10 win against Purdue. Minnesota, however, will be coming off of a November 9th loss of 26-19 against Rutgers. This Saturday's game will be the first time Penn State and Minnesota have met since 2022. The Nittany Lions will look to hold down their college football playoff position with this matchup. Tennis legend Rafael Nadal played his last career match yesterday as Spain was ousted by the Dutch in the quarterfinals of the Davis Cup. His final match was a 6-4, 6-4 singles loss to Botic van de Zandschulp of the Netherlands. This loss, combined with a doubles loss from his teammates, saw Spain eliminated from the Cup. Nadal announced last month that his retirement would come after this event and had hoped to win one last title for his country. Nadal dealt with various injuries in the last 2 years of his career, allowing him to only compete sparingly. Nadal retires with 22 Grand Slam titles, 2 Olympic gold medals, and 4 Davis Cups. That's all for your sports update. After the break, Brooke Bilski has the latest in the world of entertainment. Stay tuned.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning into this edition of Penn State Sports Night.
For all of us here at the Belisari Media Center, we are
Penn State Sports Night.
I'm Brooke Bilski with your entertainment update. Way to Penn State.
Welcome back to PSN News. I'm Brooke Bilski with your entertainment update. The holiday spirit is making its way to Penn State. The Trans-Siberian Orchestra will be at the Bryce Jordan Center tomorrow, November 21st, to present The Lost Christmas Eve. This will be the first time since 2013 that The Lost Christmas Eve will hit the stage. The holiday tour will also mark a, quote, triple celebration, 20 years of the beloved rock opera, the 20 millionth concert goer, and $20 million donated to charity. For information on how to purchase last-minute tickets, visit bjc.psu.edu. Last week, Penn State students gathered in the Hub to mark 100 days till dawn. The exciting afternoon consisted of pep rallies, a silent disco, the annual hair donation, and more fun activities. The highlight of the event was the unveiling of the record-breaking total raised so far of $1,926,461.87. This year's 46-hour dance marathon will take place from Friday, February 21st to Sunday, February 23rd. We'll see you at the BJC in 93 days for the kids. Grab your popcorn because Evan Halfin is in the studio with more details on the Center Film Festival. Evan?
Thanks, Brooke. Last week I had the chance to attend multiple days of the annual Center Film Festival, hosted right here in State College. Let's take a look.
It's lights, cameras, action in Happy Valley. The 6th annual Center Film Festival transformed State College into a haven for film enthusiasts last week. Hosted at the State Theater, the Roland Theater, UEC Theater, and Carnegie Cinema, this year's festival featured a diverse lineup of over 80 films. Audiences were treated to a blend of feature films, documentaries, and shorts, with stories spanning from local narratives to global experiences. For its 6th consecutive year, the annual Center Film Festival received over 300 films, all the way from Oscar-qualifying films to student films, all across the globe, to celebrate and honor 7 days of film. This year, the festival partnered with local businesses and the Bureau of State College to enhance the viewing experience and expand the festival's reach across the community. The event brought attention to local films with global impacts and global films with local impact. From comedy to horror to heavier topic films, the lineup this year raised awareness to what's going on in today's society.
It has always been about making sure students feel empowered and enlightened and inspired. And that can mean because we're showing the work or because they're seeing certain kinds of work. And it is also very important for us that accomplished filmmakers come here and visit and feel re-inspired.
The festival brought filmmakers from across the globe to share their work and stories with Center County, while opening the door for heavy conversations. Post-film Q&As connected audiences with directors and creators, fostering a sense of community and inspiration.
That sort of commingling of filmmakers from all over the country and the world that come together here, and for us to kind of network and talk about our craft and get to witness each other's work is a really great opportunity.
Clark and her student volunteers have been working together all semester to get their community to the movies and encourage them to support the arts.
I feel like film festivals in general, they're all about unity and just kind of bringing the community together. And so here, I know we did a lot of promotional events at things like Latin Fest and First Friday events. And I think it's just been an amazing opportunity to just bring people together.
Starting next year, when the Center Film Festival reaches its 7th year, it will be Academy Award qualifying as the festival continues to make local and global impacts.
Reporting in State College, I'm Evan Halfin.
I'm Marisha Maysoria with PSN. To learn more about how to get involved with next year's Center Film Festival, you can visit their website at centerfilm.org. Back to you, Brooke.
Thanks, Evan and Arushi. The highly anticipated movie Wicked is coming to theaters this Friday, November 22nd. The movie is based on the hit Broadway musical of the same name and will be released in 2 parts. It will star singer-songwriter Ariana Grande as Glinda and Cynthia Erivo as Elphaba. The production of the film faced many challenges, such as the COVID-19 pandemic and the SAG-AFTRA strike, which ultimately delayed the release. The film is a prequel to the beloved classic The Wizard of Oz and tells the story of the unexpected friendship between the 2 witches. For more information on how to purchase tickets at a theater near you, visit wickedmovie.com. That's all for your entertainment update. Coming up next, interview anchor Isabel Holtz will be speaking with Brady Berger, the Penn State mic man. Stay tuned.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning into this edition of Penn State Sports Night.
For all of us here at the Belisari Media Center, we are
Penn State Sports Night.
Live from the campus of Penn State University, this is PSN News.
Penn State Network News is a student-produced, bi-weekly live news show featuring all student talent.
From local and national news to sports, entertainment, weather, and live interviews, we have it all.
We also feature student-made packages from across campus.
Airing every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m.
We are PSN News.
Be sure to check us out on Twitter and Facebook at PSN News, on Instagram at Penn State Network News, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/PSN News.
Have a good night and stay safe, Penn State. Hey everyone, we are Red Carpet News, your main source of entertainment news at Penn State University.
Man, this festival is going to be popping.
I'm Alex Porzillo, here with Aiden Harold.
He's going to 23rd with Daddy Elon Warbucks to actual space away from Kip.
So insane, especially during Kendrick's part when they came out, reporting on anything from music, movies, TV shows, fashion, to celebrity gossip. You don't want to miss out on any of the hot topics we discuss. Find our segments on YouTube under the name Red Carpet News for your daily dose of entertainment. We are Red Carpet News.
Welcome back to PSN News. I'm Isabel Halls, and joining me tonight is Brady Berger, the Penn State Mic Man. Thank you so much for coming in tonight, Brady.
Thanks for having me.
So, how did you first get involved with cheerleading?
So I didn't do it in high school or anything like that. I wanted to be the mic man. I saw the mic man, Nico Marsh, my freshman year. I think we played Ohio. He said, "Are you ready for Penn State football?" And I got addicted. I was like, I don't know why. I don't know how, but I want that role. So I ended up meeting Nico, and he got me in contact with the coaches. I ended up trying out for the mic man my freshman year. And then the coaches said, "Hey, let's try cheerleading." So I had to walk onto the Penn State cheerleading squad. And then after that, mic man came with the perks of it, basically. So I retried out for mic man again and became like the first mic man at hockey, women's gymnastics, and now I do other sports like football, like pep rallies and stuff like that.
That's so cool. So, how does it feel to be the first of those sports?
It's an honor and privilege just to serve as one of the mic men of Penn State. Just to do hockey and gymnastics, to really do the we are mentality is really special to bring to the smaller sports and really bring the community together.
What do you love most about it?
I would say I love hockey because it's not, are you ready for Penn State hockey? It's more me bringing out the Nittany Lion, because the Lion and the mic man have a dynamic duo. So it's like I'm best friends with the Lion in Eyes of Alumni. So it's cool that I get to bring the Lion on the ice. He gets to skate around, and then we do the national anthem with the hockey team and such like that.
So cool. So how do you prepare for these games?
So I have a script already in my head and stuff like that, but it's all adrenaline based. So maybe some sprints here and there, go over the script here and there. Me and the Lion, he doesn't talk back to me. So it's kind of hard to work with your best friend that doesn't talk. So
Do you have any memories that stick out to you the most about this?
Yeah. A few weeks ago, we were in Southern California for the USC game. And it was crazy to see the power of the Penn State Alumni Association and everyone just coming together to turn that place into a whiteout. We turned that stadium upside down. It was really, I'd say, contributed to the fans and such like that. I think we had about 1,500 people at our pep rally before. And then the night before, we do like a bar takeover. And we had close to a few hundred people in there as well. So it's cool to meet the fans and the pride of Penn State. It's really the backbone of Happy Valley, I'd say.
With so many people, how do you keep the fans engaged?
Once you rip that we are, everyone's engaged. I feel like that. You have the Nittany Lion with you that gets the crowd going. And I feel like if we're having fun, the crowd's going to have fun as well. So it's really an eventful, I'd say.
What would you say the most challenging part of being a student here and being on the team?
I would say time management is easily the hardest thing. Like last week I was in Purdue. This week we're traveling again. So we're going to every single away football game. We're going to other events. Like I was in Indiana in West Lafayette. We did an event on Friday. We did the football game on Saturday. I woke up at 4:30, boarded a plane by 5, was in Happy Valley by noon. I jumped right to the women's basketball game to cheer that basketball game again. And then you got to understand, we have assignments due Sunday night. So got to lock in for that. And now we're doing homework. So Penn State's really accommodating with everything with an excused form. And we have the Morgan Center and we have tutors to help us and such like that. So it really, they work with us. We work with them. I feel like communication is the biggest key to keeping everything in line.
Yeah, definitely. So what would you say your favorite part about being on the team is?
I would say probably the travel and such like that. We'll travel to, I would say, 6 places a semester. So it's just traveling, meeting the fans, meeting everybody. It's really cool to be across the country. Anywhere you see somebody with a Penn State hoodie, you can just say, "We are," and you'll always get the Penn State. Or even in Beaver Stadium, when we turn that place into a whiteout, you can't hear the person next to you. Everyone knows it from the stands, but when you're on the field, it's a different perspective. And it's really cool to see the students with the shakers and everything about it.
Yeah. So what would you say a week-to-week schedule looks like for you?
So let's do a typical home football game. We will arrive. We cheer multiple different sports. So depending on what week it is, we can be doing women's volleyball, women's basketball, men's hockey, wrestling, football. We cover like six to seven sports. But let's talk about a football Saturday. We normally arrive about 3 hours before kickoff. So let's go noon game. We get there around 9 a.m. We get ready. We show up to team arrival, which is when the football team comes in, and we do a pep rally for about 1,000 to 3,000 people, depending on the game. If it's a whiteout, Ohio State, Illinois, you name it, we do it. And the team will get off at 9:45. I'll be on the stage. I'll bring out the Lion. The Lionettes will perform. Lion will do the cowbell. Lion will do the one-arm push-ups. We'll run a huge pep rally for everybody, and then the band will come in, and then the football team will come in. So that's probably like 9:45 to, let's say, 10:05, give or take. And then from there, we'll go over to President's Tailgate, which is President Benaputi will always have a home tailgate, and it'll be like top donors, people in her cabinet, and people at Penn State and her administration will run a pep rally for her. And then after that, depending, let's say College Game Day's here, Big Noon Kickoff is here, we'll go to Big Noon Kickoff. I did an interview with Big Noon Kickoff last time, and then we'll do a pep rally for them. 2 friends was there, which was cool. And then I remember we went over to College Game Day. From College Game Day, we were there with Jason Kelsey when he kicked the field goal. Awful kick, but we've seen better, but that was cool. From there, we'll probably go to one of the cheerleading donors tailgate. We'll run a pep rally for them. By then, my voice is gone. We're in the stadium. We warm up. And then there's another mic man named Jordan Frank. He will jump on and he will say, "Are you ready for Penn State football?" So we tag team it like that.
Wow. Seems like a busy schedule.
Yeah.
So what would you say it feels like when you're in Beaver Stadium and the team makes like a really nice play or something like that? Like, how does that excitement feel?
Yeah, so we feed off the fans. If the fans are going wild, we're going wild. And it's kind of cool. You'll see Tyler Warren, I think we were in USC. Tyler Warren started off as center, went to tight end, scored the touchdown, scored it right in front of us. The place was electric. All the fans were electric. We're in Beaver Stadium when we had the pick 6 against Ohio State. I was right next to it. And it's kind of cool because the football team really appreciates all the fans that are there. And they really are celebrating with you. So it's really something special.
That's so cool. So do you have any advice for someone who's interested in joining cheerleading?
Yeah, I would say just put yourself out there. Make yourself known. Really take that step. Don't be afraid to take it. If I was afraid to take that step, I would never be in the position where I am today. And reaching out to the prior Mike Mann or reaching out to the spirit director, just really be yourself and put yourself out there and try stuff new.
Well, Brady, thank you so much for coming in tonight and telling us more about your experience with Penn State football being the Mike Man. Now stay tuned because Nolan and Grace will have the latest with the updates.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning into this edition of Penn State Sports Night.
For all of us here at the Belisari Media Center, we are
Penn State Sports Night.
Live from the campus of Penn State University, this is PSN News.
Penn State Network News is a student-produced, bi-weekly live news show featuring all student talent.
From local and national news to sports, entertainment, weather, and live interviews, we have it all.
We also feature student-made packages from across campus.
Airing every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m.
We are PSN News.
Be sure to check us out on Twitter and Facebook at PSN News, on Instagram at Penn State Network News, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/PSN News.
Have a good night and stay safe, Penn State.